This has been a great American tradition ever since the Ice Age. Can you guess it? That's right, hunting. According to the IDA, a nonprofit organization that's against animal abuse, in their article in 2012, said that hunting, the stalking and killing of animals, has been an American tradition ever since the Ice Age, when plant food became scarce. In this speech, I will be trying to persuade you how to go hunting, what to hunt, why to hunt, and how to hunt when you're out there. There might be some reasons to go why not to go hunting, but there are so many reasons to hunt that make it one fun sport. The reasons are simple why people hunt. Most everybody thinks that it's just to limit the populations, for example deer, because they always get into wrecks with cars. But there are so many others too, such as you get to shoot weapons. According to Dick Price, the editor of Exploring magazine, in his book Safe Hunting in 2012, said that depending on what animals you were going for, you get to shoot a different weapon. For some animals, you get to shoot a shotgun, which are designed for more fast-flying birds because they are meant for moving targets. For bigger game, you could use rifles because they're meant for more stationary objects. And when you're shooting a rifle straight on, it's very deadly. But when you start shooting it at moving targets, it gets pretty tricky. Uh, Depending on what season you're in, you can also shoot a bow, which is meant for more tree stand hunting, which I'll be talking about later. Uh, there are separate seasons for each animal, so you better pay attention when you're out there and what you're hunting for. Another reason you get to eat great meat, such as from deer or pheasant or turkey, just to name a few. And hunting is not just meant for men; it's also meant for women too. According to Wonders of Wildlife, which is home to the National Hunting and Fishing Day, said that in its article in 2012 that teenage girls are the fastest growing market in sport shooting today. Now you have the reasons why to hunt. Now you need to know what you're hunting for and what you're able to hunt for. There are so many different types of animals that they are categorized in three main groups: small game, big game, and fast flying birds. Small game consists of rabbits, coyotes, wild boar, bobcats, squirrels, just to name a few. These are mainly the hardest to hunt for because they are very fast and shifty. You may see them 1 second, but the next second they're gone out of your sight. Next, you have the big game, such as elk, deer, bears, etc. Those are the main ones people hunt for. According to Dick Price in his book Safe Hunting in 2012, said that mule deer are more calm and relaxed than whitetail. When You have a better chance of killing a mule deer than a whitetail, because when a whitetail sees you, it'll just go. When a mule deer sees you, it'll be more curious about you and see what you're doing. Then there are the categories of birds, such as turkey, quail, geese, ducks, and those are all mainly used for shotgun. Now you have all the reason to hunt, and now you need to know how to hunt when you're out there. There are three main ways to hunt. You got tree stand hunting or using a blind, and then you got, according to hungryforhunting.com, that helps people with hunting and has hunting tips for everyone who likes to hunt. In the article in 2010, said the most important decision where you place your tree stand or blind is the location. Location is very key when you're placing it. Some people then can hunt by walking if you don't have that much land, but then once you get into the bigger land, more land you have, I'd say you'd want to use a vehicle. Because speaking from experience, I hunt with a lot of land, so I use a vehicle, but then eventually some places you can't even get with a vehicle, so you have to walk and get some great exercise too. And just stock to your animals and then sneak up on them. Now look at all the reasons. There are more to hunt than not to hunt, right? So many reasons why. Because you get to shoot a gun or a bow, depending on the season. You get to eat great meat from deer, turkey, or pheasant. You get to enjoy the great outdoors. That's mostly the best part. And it's not just for men either. Women are a part of this too. There are so many different animals you can hunt for in all three categories: small game, big game, and birds too. There's such a big variety. I mean, in this speech alone, I haven't even named half of them, not even close. And then the way to hunt, you can hunt with a vehicle, ATV, tree stand, blind. I mean, there's so many varieties, and you can also walk. Um, just think, waking up every morning, you get to dress up in that awesome camo, blaze in their blaze orange. Get out there in the cold, start walking, use your vehicle, and you're holding that weapon. I mean, it's just a fun experience. You're just ready for a great time. Now, you ready? Let's go hunt.